Nah. That's better. Hello. Hello, low budget podcast. I forgot. This is Lauren Conrad.
So, today we are going to talk about the demon and the angel at the same time.
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of good and bad that comes from this. Mostly bad. What?
It is a demon, but it is also an angel. What is it? It is the internet. Ooh.
The internet.
The
I mean,
internet was
most of it's
created
good. It was
in
originally
the
designed so
17th
people could just
probably.
go on there and access information. But now it's just so you can go on there and waste time you should be doing getting information.
Yeah, I should have been getting information about the internet, but so this is what I'm pretty sure is true. The internet was created in the 70s. Wrong.
I don't know. I have no idea when it's created, but when it was created, the purpose was to access information.
Yes.
So now it's been used a lot more widely. So less getting information and more having fun. But it can it is vast, so there's a lot of things on there.
Including kidnapping, theft, scamming.
Yeah, because although the internet gives us access to everything, it also gives everything access to us. So we're a lot more likely to be hacked or stolen, and there's also a lot of criminals can get around on there easier than they could without it.
Yes, it is true.
And there's also, well, I don't know whether you'd count apps, social media, is that kind of the internet?
Social media, yeah, but because you need to access the internet to use it.
I mean, social media is good for connecting with people, because right now we're on social media because we've got to FaceTime each other because coronavirus. So if we didn't have this, there'd be no such thing as I forgot. So it can be good for doing sort of things like that, but there's also a lot of underage on there, and
Yes.
there's well, it's pretty addictive.
So, have we gone too far with social media?
I don't know, because it should be only used to like communicate with your, family and that, and well, not your family, your friends as well. But now just people communicate with everybody, even if they
People
don't know them.
don't know, even if they're from another side of the world.
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
good.
that kind of is a good thing because you can like just say hello to someone in Australia right now, but it's also bad because you can say hello to anyone, anywhere, at any time. Well, as long as they have their phone on.
Yes.
We should also cover obsessions in this podcast because I thought of them because the internet is an obsession to some people. Well, most people.
On behalf of a few other people, I believe that it's you must have an internet account, and if you're underage, you can only access certain apps. So you get Google accounts, an internet account. That's what you could get.
Would you feel comfortable in a conversation if someone was saying something you don't know what it means? Would you feel comfortable just Googling it while you're in a conversation? No. Because sometimes you're just talking to someone and then you see they pull out their phone and you think, are they still listening? Are they still in the conversation? Yeah. And then you keep talking and a minute later they'll just drum right back in.
Yeah. So.
Because most people are just on it all the time. I mean, it's normally teenagers because they want to get away from the real world because they, just don't like it at that stage. And So the only place they can go is the internet. It's like the real world, but they can choose what they do and they can make it better.
So, what are apps that on the internet that we shouldn't use?
Well, I mean, don't talk to me about first-person shooters. I mean, that's just...
Yes.
I mean, you're allowed to do it and stuff, but it's still, I don't see what pleasure you get from playing them.
I think Snapchat, TikTok,
I don't get any pleasure from shooting someone in the face, unless I'm doing it in reality, because that would be fun.
yeah, I think TikTok is the worst
Yeah.
out of all of them.
I mean...
Because it's for 13, but you get 5-year-olds using it.
Yeah, because you get like, there's a different range of videos. You say, oh, I only watch the good videos where people aren't, you know, profanity in that. I only watch the good videos. But the thing is, you can't actually choose what you watch. You don't know what it is until you've watched it. There's no ratings of like how bad it is or what.
TikTok kids, if they know that a lot of their users are kids, they should.
Yeah.
It should be no swearing, non-violent. Well, not that violent, at least.
I mean, YouTube is good because you can sort of
Tell what it is by the thumbnail and the title.
and also
Description.
you know who the person is on the YouTube channel, so you know, oh, that's Logan Paul, and you might not want to watch him. You might not want to watch him because he swears, but you probably wouldn't want to watch him because he's a complete prat. Anyway, well, you know, I don't like him, so I'm going to watch his videos. But on TikTok, you don't see who's doing it, so you just tap on it and you see after you finish a video.
What you do on TikTok is you just, for me, I had it for 2 minutes, as I said, I did, this was experimental to see what it was like. You just scroll down and you see a new video. There's no title, so it doesn't tell you, like, this is whoever, this doesn't tell you what it's about, it just shows you a video.
Yeah.
Which really doesn't help, because they're like, I watch the good videos. How do you know if you can't actually see
Before you watch it.
the description, who it is? I did speak because I didn't sign up though. Eek.
Yeah. And there's like, because sometimes in usernames, you can say, oh, this game, yeah, you can't, if your parents are really strict, then they say you can't have any online games that anybody can actually go on like a type or a message or something. So say you're playing Sliver.io or Sliver.io, and it's got like, you can name yourself. Some people basically say it all in their name. So their name is profanity. So they can get away with doing it without actually typing anything. And I have no clue how you can report anyone on Sliver.io. That's just impossible. And another matter is obsessions. Like, what are the bad obsessions and good obsessions? Because, like, one of the bad ones is eating.
Yeah.
Because it depends if you have an obsession of eating one select item, but if you just have an obsession with eating in general, that's a lot worse. My mum has an obsession with eating mints, okay? She watches Call the Midwife, okay?
I hate mint.
She has them in the glove box of her car, and she watches Call the Midwife at 12 o'clock at night, okay? She watches it. And she sees this nurse on there eat like boiled sweets, and immediately she thinks of her mints, okay? So she will go out of the house, walk to the car, and get a mint from the glove box just to suck on at 12 o'clock at night.
Okay.
I mean, that's a bit much. I planned all this and I wrote it down on the oldest notebook since the Bio Tapestry.
Wow.
And
Alright.
my nan also, whenever she goes anywhere, she will eat nothing but scampi. I have been to about 4 meals with her when she hasn't eaten scampi. She'll look at the menu for about 20 minutes, just thinking and deciding, and she'll always pick scampi, unless they don't have it. She'll always go, oh, I might have this or that looks good, but she'll always decide on scampi.
Yeah, but you know, if there's one food that you really like, if you don't go to restaurants much, if they usually have it, you might want to have it,
Yeah, because if you don't have it in March and you really like it, when you go out, you should have it. But when you go out, it's quite nice to have like something new and try out what you think, because you might like something that you don't know, like squid, which I love.
Are you filming the footage of me and stuff?
No, it's all black. It's all black.
Alright, that's good. That means I can do my Star Wars colouring. Right?
Okay.
Yay.
The intro's long, isn't it? But so are operas, so there.
Yeah.
So, any other obsessions that people well, the internet is a bad obsession, definitely, because
Fizzy drink.
the what?
Not good. Fizzy drinks.
I like fizzy drinks.
Drink like 10 fizzy drinks a day or so.
Nah, I have about 3 glasses or 4 glasses of Coke a day, which doesn't seem good, but that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So
I don't ever drink fizzy drinks.
only because you don't like them, you just have squash all the time.
I don't have squash out water or vanilla milk.
Vanilla milk sounds horrible.
Nice.
What's wrong with normal milk?
Vanilla milk's lovely.
Anyway,
Yes, let's avoid my obsession with vanilla milk. It's not an obsession, by the way. I don't have it much.
I mean, I don't agree. I think fizzy drinks are alright, but I don't know about energy drinks.
I mean, I think energy drinks are better than fizzy drinks,
Yeah. What?
personally. Well, fizzy drinks are bad for you. I only agree with those drinks once in a while.
Lucozade is called Luco because of glucose, which basically means sugar.
Yikes. Right. You know, you can get some good energy drinks. There are some ones that you only have
Yeah, but sometimes before I have a karate competition, I'll just have like an energy drink to get me going. That's only in like sports events.
Fizzy drinks are just bad for all apart from if you like the taste. Energy drinks, they're also quite bad. But they give you a little bit of energy. If you have carbohydrates, that's what I call an ideal meal plan before doing an exercise.
Yeah. Because, like,
You just have to wait like 10 minutes and then you've already fueled up and ready to do it.
yeah. Yeah.
Fizzy drinks and energy drinks are not my number one for that kind of thing.
Definitely not alcohol drinks.
No.
They deserve to
Definitely
die.
not.
I cut out a picture of one of these beer brands and stuck it on my dartboard.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That sports day we did. What's it called again? Sports relief. I should have got a picture of Ray and put on my dartboard costume in the middle.
Yeah.
And then all the good ones, I'd have all like every school would have a character like in Star Wars. Plus.
We love Star Wars. Oh wait, it's 15 minutes in. Well, 15 and 4 seconds. So it's time for trivia of the day.
Oh no.
Laurie, what is your trivia of the day?
What does the trivia of the day have to be about? Like what questions?
Anything.
About?
Right, I'll give you my trivia of the day. Okay.
Just so I get the gist of it.
Alright. What was Genghis Khan's full name?
Told me this before, and I forgot it.
Temujin
What I
Borjin.
know about Genghis Khan, he killed his brother with a fish. I know other things about him.
Temujin Borjin Chingis Khan.
Right. That's a long name.
You know Picasso's name has like 20 middle names. It's like Pablo Picasso.
Alright. Lot of names. I wonder if you can have a double Barrett.
What's your trivia of the day?
Double Barrett name.
What's your trivia of the day?
Is it possible to have a double Barrett name?
No, you have a triple barreled.
Oh, what about quadruple barreled?
I don't think that's a thing. What's your trivia of the day, Laurie?
Okay,
While Laurie's thinking of his trivia, you can join the Don't Keep Up with the Trends Club. It says what it does on the tin.
Society.
I mean, it does what it says on the tin. Society, don't keep up with the trends. We even have a song which we're going to sing as the outro. So, just don't keep up with the trends, and you know, you can become a VIP member if I don't keep up with the trends, or a just you know, well, a regular member.
Alright, I've got my question.
If we ever have merchandise, which we will soon because my uncle has a free t-shirt printer, we shall have merch soon, so you can get a lot of money off of it if you become a VIP member of the I Don't Keep Up With The Trends. So,
Charge your phone.
I always see them videos of people saying, you can become a member of this thing, and I feel really jealous because I like them people, but I can't because, you know, I don't have money for it, so I'm doing that to you guys. Sorry about that.
Right, my trivia question is, which empire's boats did Archimedes use his mirror and sun?
Pardon?
Which empire did Archimedes use the mirror and the sun to defeat their ships?
Wait, what is it? What empire were they defeating, or what empire was defeating the ships?
What empire was defeated by
Roman Empire.
ships? Yeah, you got it right.
Yay! I just guessed because they're about the same
When
period.
the sun reflected off the mirror and bounced onto the ship.
I've just made loads of chess pieces out of some weird wax stuff.
I've just watched some Star Wars films.
Nice. So we're gonna end this at half an hour. We're on 19 minutes. So have you got any topics to bring up?
The future. What will the future be like?
Well,
I don't know if there'll be flying saucers.
now because in like 1909, they'd have thought that in 2020 we'd have had flying cars and things, flying motor cars, as they'd say. But we haven't evolved that much. We're going pretty slow. But you know, they're creating getting a 3D printer and we can make stuff a lot quicker. I think we can't be evolving too quick.
Depends what era of the future we're talking about.
Yeah.
And what place.
Yeah, because I don't know, because I reckon they're going to invent a way to wire the internet to our brains. So basically, we're going to have all the knowledge of the whole world right when we need it. We can access the internet using only our mind, because we can control robots by using our mind now.
Chip in our brains.
Yeah, maybe, because we can control, like a hat maybe, because we can control robots by using our brains. They've done that. So, how come we can't control the internet by using them?
But don't forget, if everyone's using them, that could mean this is totally sci-fi, but has a sense of truth. If everyone's using the internet, maybe it will overload and overheat, and maybe everyone's brains will explode.
I don't see how it would overload though, because it's not really. It's just for every person. It's not like everybody's using all the same, tools.
Yeah. In the top trumps game, we probably have 100 brains. So
Yeah.
like, who would win, me or Genghis Khan in brains? Me. Because you've got 100 brains, you've got the internet. But aren't there the bad stuff on the internet that you don't want to have?
Yeah.
Maybe you could restrict that.
Yeah, because maybe when you get old enough, the internet starts, building up, because if we can access everything just from our brains, nobody's going to know what we're just thinking. So maybe as you grow older, it's going to know how old you are, and then it can, restrict you.
Yeah. But people lying about their ages.
Yeah, and I reckon it's going to be like travelling to space. Only these celebrities and really rich people are going to get it first. Because I think the really superior people are going to be the ones with the connected brains, because they're going to be the smartest people on Earth and the richest people on Earth at the same time. So that's basically saying you can't have brains until you're rich, Because you don't really need a good IQ
Give it to
if we're going to invent these.
because then they have a longer.
So that means only the rich are going to be the, clever ones. And that's just going to stop motivation to do anything. Because if they're already rich, they think, what's the point of coming up with a theory if I don't need it? Because I'm rich. That could end up badly.
All this is happening.
Because that's the sort of thing it's in sci-fi.
New stories to put on the internet. Who will get the new?
Yeah, because if everybody's using it, I thought, who's going to come up with the new stuff?
Yeah. I don't think that everyone would be doing this if this were to happen.
Yeah, only the really rich people.
How about we think? Because the things that are happening now, what would it be like in the future? So, the graphics are getting better for things, or the graphics get even better for the future. Will they, create teleporters for matter?
Yeah, because they have teleported atoms to a different island. Because we're made up of atoms, if they can split us up, and like you see in Willy Wonka, where they cut them into a million pieces and then put them on the TV, they might be able to do it of us. Because if they split all the atoms in our body, and you can teleport atoms to another building, teleport them to the other place, and then put them all back together again. It could work. Very unlikely though. And also, it would only be the rich people again. So the rich people are going to be the cleverest people on Earth and can just teleport anywhere, even though they don't need to. But that would be good because there'd be no carbon emissions because nobody's going to travel on planes.
Don't shout, let him talk.
Nobody's going to travel on planes because they're going to be able to teleport.
I think the economy will get worse in the future. Because if all this is happening, like, you know, you just talk about it, the planes will lose their money and everything. But because all these people, then, you know, the social media, some things aren't doing a great influence.
Yeah, it's going to be like the Flu Network. Planes, trains, cars, motorbikes.
Life hacks don't help.
Going to go bankrupt.
Harder. So, you know, you get lots of life hacks like how to get more money and get a raise. I don't believe in that kind of thing, but there are lots of people nowadays who believe in that thing.
In what?
In the future, what hope is there to get, you know,
Yeah.
more like this? Maybe this is the peak, human. Oh no, not the puke. Look. Don't write that kind of stuff.
And that would also, because if you had an illness, it would probably be wired to the internet. So you could have loads of people working on what it is at the same time. And you could probably get the result really quickly. If you just feel like, it's not too bad, I won't go to the doctors. I'll just check it out on my old internet brain.
I think that cities will become less popular and pretty much everything will be abandoned because people are working from home using the internet and everything.
Yeah, and
They're just working from home.
because that could be bad. If you have a teleportation, you know, like there'd probably be like big booths that you go in. If you could teleport, then you could teleport to any other teleportation booth. So the thing is, you could teleport, like, if you're able to hack into it, you could teleport inside a museum while it's closed and steal everything. And there could be a lot more robberies because people would teleport into these places to steal things.
Would there be a teleportation booth already there though in the museum?
I don't know. Because they probably have like a cage around the teleportation device, because if someone teleports into there, they're not going to be able to get through the cage. Someone's going to have to let them in with a lock. So it's going to be like a separate room for the teleportation, so you can't actually get into there. But if people are not careless, you know, they'll be able to just, you know, steal from anywhere. We've got 2 minutes left.
So, what have we learned from this podcast?
I don't know, tell your friends, if you have any. I doubt you do if you listen to this, but, yeah. And, try and become a member of I Don't Keep Up With The Trends, because nobody else is, you know. You're the only one that is. So,
Because you don't want a bad future for you and your children, do you?
no.
Trends are not good for the future.
Yep. If you keep up with the trends, you're just going to be like every other person in the world.
Yeah, you won't have much money.
No. You need to break through. Please become a member, because you're the only one that is. I know you will. If you don't, we will find you.
And we will tell you to.
We'll bump you on the head and tell you to join. So,
Don't make matters worse.
so this is our podcast. I forgot. Forget. This is what it's called. Pretty low budget. See, even the logo I drew on felt tip. You can see the little bit of paper. Anyway,
I can't see any paper.
I called you on the weekends because I thought we were doing the podcast. Anyway, we have sketches as well. We have like short films.
You called me yesterday.
Yeah. So we have short films and recordings on a dictaphone.
I didn't expect us to call then because we're all having like big dinner.
Yeah.
But this morning I went to check on my phone and it turned out there was no battery. I hadn't used it yesterday or the day before, so it probably ran out of battery then.
Anyway, I forgot has like a load of sketches and recordings on a dictaphone that you can listen to. So let's end with the I Don't Keep Up With the Trends song. You ready?
Right.
Can you remember it?
A bit.
Trousers. You ready? Go.
Yep.
Trousers halfway down their knees and fanny bags on their shoulders. These are all modern trends. iPhone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nokias are still new to us. Are rough, still in fashion. Did the Magna Carta happen? Is Edward still in monarch? Did Noah ever build that Ark of the Romans still in power? Is this place called Britannia? We don't keep up with the trends. Bye.